Welcome to Simplifi by Quicken, the web and mobile app that helps you stay on top of your money and reach your goals with confidence. After 30 years as the industry leader in personal finance management software, Quicken understood that today's digital generation needed something new, an engaging finance app that adapts to the way you think. An app that can harness the full power of your finances in an elegantly simple interface. One that's easily customizable, showing you whatever you want to know without any judgment and without any ads to get in your way. To see how it works, let's imagine Justin, a new Simplifi customer. He's in his early 30s with a stable job, living in Boston with his fiancée, Ashley. Justin doesn't like strict budgets, but he cares about keeping an eye on his spending and he wants to save enough for his next vacation. So he decides to try Simplifi. When he downloads the app, Simplifi prompts him to connect his accounts. He adds his bank account, savings, a couple of credit cards, his car loan, and his 401k. As he connects each account, Simplifi downloads his recent transactions. It automatically categorizes his spending, so Justin can see where his money is going. It also identifies his income, bills, and subscriptions. To create his monthly spending plan, Simplifi starts with his income and then sets aside enough to pay for his bills and subscriptions. As he buys things throughout the month, Simplifi updates his plan to show him what he has left to spend. If he has something specific he wants to do later this month, like buying a new pair of hiking boots, he can set that money aside too, just to make sure he has it when the time comes. He likes to keep at least $500 in his main account, so he checks his cash flow projection a few times each month, just to be sure he won't drop below that line. Now, Justin's feeling pretty good about his finances. He checks Simplifi almost every day, making sure his bills are getting paid and that his new transactions look right. He also uses it to see how his 401k is doing. But what happens when he marries Ashley? That's easy. They add her accounts too, and presto, they can see their combined financial picture in one place. Simplifi finds the new income and expenses and adjusts their spending plan automatically. They also check out their bills and subscriptions, canceling the ones they don't need anymore, like that duplicate Netflix account, and finding other places to save, like combining their car insurance. When they're not streaming The Office, Justin and Ashley love hiking. They want to save for a vacation in the mountains and also for a down payment on a home. Simplifi makes it easy to track multiple savings goals. They can even make their contributions from different accounts. To make sure they stay on track, they add those goals to their spending plan. Most of the time, they contribute what they plan to, but sometimes they don't, and that's okay. Simplifi lets them adjust their goals based on real life. Justin and Ashley both have solid incomes, so they don't need to watch every dime they spend, but they like to save a bit more toward their vacation. Justin decides to watch how much he's spending on video games, and Ashley wants to pay attention to her Starbucks habit. They set a spending target for their watch lists, and Simplifi sends a notification when they're close to that limit. After a couple of months, they decide they don't really need those notifications, so they customize their alerts to get only the ones they care about. When they reach their first savings goal, it's time to take that fully funded dream vacation. They tell Simplifi to ignore their vacation spending from their spending plan since they don't want it to count against them. After all, they saved up for that trip ahead of time. Simplifi made it easy. Thanks to Simplifi, Justin and Ashley are watching their spending and saving for the goals they care about. When they have questions, they can chat with a dedicated Simplifi coach or even call them on the phone. Their data is secured by state-of-the-art encryption from the makers of Quicken, trusted by more than 17 million customers for over 30 years. Thanks to Simplifi, Justin and Ashley will stay on top of their money the simple way, reaching their financial goals with confidence.